Jacqueline Kent Cooke, the socialite daughter of former Redskins owner Jack Kent Cooke, who was arrested after allegedly making an anti-Semitic slur at a Manhattan restaurant resulting in a sidewalk scuffle, insists she was misheard and is the victim. Cooke, 29, was arrested and charged with assault after she got into a tussle with personal injury attorney Matthew Haberkorn, who she then bashed on the head with her heavy perspex purse on New Year's Eve. See also Socialite arrested for assault after alleged Jew bashing meltdown. Jacqueline Kent Cooke is the daughter of former Redskins owner. The incident kicked off in the line for the cloakroom at fancy Upper East Side restaurant Caravaggio after Cooke allegedly made an offensive comment to Haberkorn's mother, "Hurry up, you Jew." But Cooke strongly denies uttering that comment. She told Page 6, "We had a really nice dinner and were rushing to go to a friend's apartment before the clock struck midnight. We were right behind Mr Haberkorn's family in the line, but they were taking a really long time looking for their tickets, so I, ticket in hand, told his mother, 'Excuse me, I have to get through.' She clearly didn't hear what I said and immediately screamed at the top of her lungs. She called me a Jew. She says that I was mortified, and I tried to calm things down by explaining, I didn't call anyone a Jew, I was just asking to get through. But by this point Mr Haberkorn's wife and his daughters were yelling at me, and everyone in the restaurant was looking. I had no idea they were even Jewish. She says she's been accused of being anti-Semitic, but I am not. My grandmother is Jewish, so I am 25% Jewish. He never said that word. I would never say that to anyone. Warning, graphic language. Cooke says she and her date immediately fled the restaurant to escape the alleged Haberkorn hysterics. It was outside on the street that Haberkorn finally caught up with her. He had been in the bathroom as the slur scene started. Cooke claims he came out in a rage. In the street scuffle that followed, she says, Mr. Haberkorn tried to push my boyfriend around, and I didn't know what to do, so I hit him with my purse, a Lulu Guinness mirror perspex clutch. Her lawyer claimed in court on Thursday that it was Cooke who was injured in the melee, and that my client clearly has a broken finger, after Haberkorn followed her down the street and continued to yell offensive slurs before allegedly pushing her. Cooke tells us, I was scared for my own safety and that of my boyfriend, so we ran away. Cooke admits that she'd had more than a few drinks that night but insists she has a clear recollection of the incident. She adds that the guy Haberkorn, who is a professional personal injury lawyer, did a number on me, then he looked me up, found out who my dad is, and saw $signs when he learned my name. I am not Paris Hilton. But Haberkorn's attorney, Andrew T. Maltenberg, denied the allegations. There has been no civil suit filed in the case. Cooke underwent surgery on her finger last week, we hear, and has filed a cross-complaint against Haberkorn. He's received a desk appearance ticket, and his lawyer says he's fully cooperating. Cooke, who's been charged with second-degree felony assault, added, "It is so unfair, because I didn't do anything, I didn't call anyone a Jew." Assistant Manhattan DA Jorge Diaz has said the incident was being investigated as a possible hate crime. Cooke, whose father was worth more than $800 million before his death in 1997, is scheduled to return to court February 15. Haberkorn's attorney Milton Berg told us in a statement, not surprisingly, Ms. Kent Cooke has come up with yet another version of events as she scrambles to avoid responsibility for her offensive behavior. It was Mr. Haberkorn's wife, not his mother, who clearly heard Ms. Kent Cooke use the word "you," and we are advised that a number of restaurant patrons reported witnessing Ms. Kent Cooke's behavior and hearing her spew her anti-Jewish venom. And it was Ms. Kent Cooke who assaulted Mr. Haberkorn. He added, Ms. Kent Cooke's suggestion that Mr. Haberkorn is just after her money is Ms. Kent Cooke looking to place blame instead of taking responsibility. The mere fact that Mr. Haberkorn is a civil litigator has absolutely nothing to do with Ms. Kent Cooke's anti-Semitic tirade directed at Mr. Haberkorn's family. In fact, until it was confirmed by the NYPD, Mr. Haberkorn had no idea as to her identity. Even now, to Mr. Haberkorn and his family, she remains the woman that assaulted him, opened up 2 wounds on his head, and is now a beacon of prejudice, intolerance and anti-Semitism. Instead of more half-truths and fabrications, Ms. Kent Cooke, how about an apology?